Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a tag. I was tagged by Amusing Ashlyn. I'm going to put a link below to her YouTube channel, really cute channel. She tagged me in a Never Have I Ever Beauty Edition tag, so it's taken me a couple weeks to get around to doing this, but I'm going to do it now. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tag 5 people, and I'll put links below to their YouTubes as well, so you can check them out. They're all great people on YouTube. I really enjoy watching their videos. So, okay, let's get started. My first Never Have I Ever is I've never had a spray tan. I've done the lotions and everything like that, but I've never actually gone into a booth and had a spray tan done. I'm terrified of turning orange or streaky because even when I use lotions, it happens to me all the time. Because I thought I had never had an unnatural hair color, but then I realized, or I remembered in college, that my roommate and I decided to buy, hair dye and dye our own hair. And she had darker, like a dark brown hair, and she wanted to have like purple undertones to her hair, so she got one that had that in it. And I kind of wanted red undertones to my hair, so I got a dye that I thought would be suited for that. It was like an auburn, so it was like a brown with like reddish undertones. It turned my hair, I forget what brand it was, I think it was Clairol. It turned my hair red. If you've ever seen the movie X-Men and you've seen Jean Grey and how red her hair is, that is how red my hair was. It was at first, it was really shocking and kind of scary, but then I kind of embraced it and I really went with it, and then it faded and it turned more of like a natural redhead color. But I had red hair. I can't find any pictures of it, but it was red. It was really scary. So if you've seen the movie, any of the X-Men movies, you know what I'm talking about when I say that was my hair color. It was red. I've never permed my hair. I've never had hair extensions. I think that's pretty much it that has to do with hair that I've never done. I mean, I've pretty much done a lot of stuff, but nothing crazy. I've never had dreadlocks. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it with hair. Skin-wise, I have never had a tattoo. I do want to get a tattoo eventually, but I don't know what of, and I can't think of anything that I would want to get tattooed on my body that I would have to look at for the rest of my life that is something that I actually want. So until I figure out something that I can stand looking at for the rest of my life, I don't plan on getting any tattoos anytime soon. I've never had plastic surgery or any cosmetic surgery. I did get stitches underneath my chin when I was younger, and that was actually done by a plastic surgeon. But I don't think that counts because it's not like something that I did voluntarily. I kind of had to because they were stitches and I was gushing blood, so I kind of had to have stitches done, and it just so happened it was done by a plastic surgeon. But it's the only technical plastic surgery I've ever had. I wouldn't even call it plastic surgery, but I don't know, whatever. I've never had a makeup tattoo. I can't imagine being able to devote myself to one kind of makeup for the rest of my life. Like eyebrows, I don't understand it because as you get older, your skin will wrinkle and sag, like most people do, unless you're incredibly wealthy and can afford to get facelifts and Botox and things of that nature. But all of us, we're going to sag, we're going to get wrinkles, and what makes you think your perfectly makeup tattooed eyebrows are going to stay where they are in like 10, 20 years? So I think that's kind of pointless and actually kind of stupid, but that's just me. I've never worn contact lenses or glasses. Thankfully, I have perfect vision. I've never worn black nail polish. I've worn really dark purples, and that's probably the closest to black I will ever get. I don't see myself wearing black nail polish. I think I could probably pull it off, but I feel like I'm so pale that I would look gothic if I wore black nail polish. So, I don't know, maybe sometime down the line, but I can't really see myself doing that anytime soon. I've never had a chemical peel or anything that invasive in regards to my face. I've had facials, a couple of facials, but nothing to the point where it was very invasive and, like there was like a recovery time or anything like that. So I've never done anything like that. In regards to makeup alone, I've tried all different kinds of products, but I have never purchased a MAC brush. I have a lot of Sigma brushes, which I know are comparable to MAC brushes, so it leads me to believe that I don't really need to purchase a MAC brush. maybe sometime down the line I will, but as of right now, I'm perfectly happy with the brushes I have, and I'm always looking for cheap brushes that are good quality. So until I've exhausted that, I don't see myself purchasing a MAC brush anytime soon. And I've never bought anything on eBay. I mean, that goes in general. Like, I've never purchased anything off of eBay. I've never purchased makeup products, anything. Never sold anything. I don't know. I'm kind of scared, too, because it's just, I don't know. You never know. You never know if you're going to get screwed over by somebody, and that makes me nervous. So I don't think that will happen anytime soon. My fiance has an eBay account, and he makes things. He makes sports pictures. He does like these layouts, and he frames things like autographed jerseys and things like that. So he kind of has his own eBay thing that he does. I've never delved into it, but I'm sure like if I wanted to, he would help me out with it because he's pretty good at it. But yeah, I've never done the whole eBay thing. So, and that is my Never Have I Ever Beauty Edition tag. I'm going to tag 5 people. I'll put links to them below, and probably somewhere in this video, maybe like here, or here, or here, here, or here. I don't know. We'll see. I tag People Call Me Fish, PPLCALLMEFISH. It's Calico Makeup. Oh, it's Low, OHHITSLO, GDSHPHRD2. And K-Cakes, KAYCAKESX3. These are all people who make videos on YouTube. I love watching their videos. I think they're very talented, so I'm going to tag them, and hopefully they will respond to this and do the tag, and that'd be great. If you would like to do this tag as well, or put a link, or link your video to this below, feel free. I'd love to see what you've never done, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.